Hey guys, DarkGhandi here, and we are back inside Battleborn to talk about the post-June 14 update with the recent nerfs to Alani. Now, I know a lot of you Alani mains out there are mad. You're mad about this, and she took some serious hits with things like 55% reduction to her riptide damage. I mean, some of these seem really steep, but I wanna come and talk to you about this and take a look at it from a different perspective. Alani was never meant to be this all-powerful character she was in her early release. Her damage and her range and ability to solo wave clear, and she could heal and self-heal made her dominant. I mean, to the point where if your team didn't have an Alani, I mean, you just weren't going to be able to complete. You're at a major disadvantage, even against a Miko. You weren't going to be able to do it. Now, I know there's exceptions to this, there always is, but I mean, as a general rule of thumb, this is the case. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage now. The major nerfs here are the ones I mentioned: damage, range, riptide, helix mutation, wave shock. These are all coming with the 14 June update that we saw a couple days ago. Now, this was on top of the 2 June update that saw her base health reduction from 1400 roughly to about 1000 roughly. I think it ended up being about 1040 or 1085, somewhere in there. Now, even after this health nerf, she was still very powerful pre-June 14 update. I mean, my first game that I ever even touched Alani was after her health nerf, and I still went 17 kills, 4 deaths, and 17 assists. My first game, never even touched her before. So she was still really needing some tweaks. Now, Alani's meant to be a support character, a wave clear character with the ability to burst heal. Even with all her recent nerfs, she's still a formidable opponent that can fulfill that role. Her wave clear rivals that of Thorn and Isaac, and I really want to stress the fact that you can still be wildly successful with her. Her damage is still strong. The range nerf is noticeable only at the longest ranges. Her burst heal is still great, but I find it difficult to hit heals above 800 with full osmosis stack. Now, I internally countered this with adding the heal to my geyser, which I found kind of helped me rival Miko in endgame healing. Now, the major difference with her now is you have to focus wave clear and avoid diving headfirst into the fight. Dive headfirst, charge in with reckless abandon. You're gonna pay for it. The enemy team's gonna make you pay for it. Gone are the days of Berserker Alani's charging into the fray. But honestly, this is a good thing. This is a good thing for the game. It's a good thing for the health of the game. It's a good thing for the competitive scene. It's a good thing all around. Now, I know a lot of people are like, DarkGhandi, no, she's been hit too hard, but I truly think she's right where she needs to be. There's probably some minor tweaks, like the health nerf was pretty significant. You can definitely feel her durability in team fights go down, but her one-on-one fights and her anytime you're 2v1ing somebody, your self-heal is, your survivability is still true. You're not going to have any trouble staying alive as long as you are paying attention. Now, one thing I did notice when I'm playing with her now is you really have to be situational. Watch where you're putting your character, watch your placement on the map, and really pay attention to the situation you put yourself in. You don't want to end up on the bad end of a 2v1. You're going to pay for it. But as long as you do this, you'll be alright. Now, again, I think maybe the biggest problem people are going to have with their post-nerf is going to be the lore completion. These Ombre kills, they're going to be that much harder to get. And one of the other things I really did notice is, I could be wrong about this, but I believe the reduction to her base damage has in some way affected her osmosis heal. It seems to do about 150 to 200, give or take. Less heal off a full stack of osmosis. It could be something I'm doing. I could not be using the wrong items, but I don't think so. I think it might have something to do with that, but I've been known to be wrong before. But really, I think post-nerf, Alani is right where she needs to be. I think that with some tweaks to playstyle and some additional situational awareness, people are still going to find that they're wildly successful with her, and that they're not going to have a problem being competitive and being a good team player. Anyway guys, let me know what you think. Did Alani get hit too hard? Is she just right? If you like this video and want to see more Battleborn content, make sure you subscribe and you like, and I will see you guys all back inside of Battleborn.